third eye wide open, baby. Whoa, whoa. Vibes higher. Whoa, whoa. Vibes high. Third eye wide open, baby. Whoa, whoa. Vibes high.
Peace, love, and light, family. Hope everybody out there been, you know what I'm saying, going crazy, man. It's the new year. It's April 5th. April 5th, I think. I might be wrong. I think it's April 5th, though. But yeah, man, I hope you've been taking care of yourself, you know what I'm saying? Bringing in the new year the right way. Eating right, you know what I'm saying? Staying away from all negativity, negative thoughts, negative energies, and, you know, just being that positive, bright light of energy that we are, man. Is, you know what I'm saying, spiritual beings before anything, first and foremost. You feel me? But yeah, man, as y'all can see, outside in nature right now, chilling, getting these downloads. You know, this is, for me, I can't speak for others, bro. This is when I feel most at peace. You know what I'm saying? Most at peace, and I feel like I'm at home. Like, this is where I belong. You feel me? I ain't got my socks on right now. I'm just chilling, sitting crisscross applesauce, you know what I'm saying, or Indian style, whichever style you want to call it, you feel me? But yeah, vibing high as y'all can see, man. I hope y'all grab some of this energy. And yeah, man. But I don't know. This video ain't really got no direction. I'm in like a little talking mood right now. So I just wanted to, you know, make a little video. It's been a little minute since I tapped in on YouTube and really like chopped it up with y'all. But it's the same old, man. Still on my plant-based diet, still on my spirituality and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What I will say though, as far as my personal individual journey, I do feel like I wouldn't say take a step back, but I feel like I kind of like slowed down a little bit. And I really, you know, that might be the direction I go in with this video, because I know there's others out there that's probably going through the same thing or like similar things. It's like, you know, you didn't really fall off or step back, but you just like, you know, slowed it down. Because I feel like when everybody had their like spiritual awakening, it's like you went straight up like just learning mode. Like you just want to learn every single thing. Like you're just learning. Like you just start to overflow yourself with like so much information. And it's like, I feel like those are some of the best times, to be real with you. Is the beginning stages. It's like when you're in that isolation period of like just cutting yourself off and like limiting who has access to you, and like really focusing in and honing in on you know, just researching and learning new information, and taking that information. And I feel like that period is like really, really necessary for everyone who begins a spiritual awakening, because during those stages, it's like that's when you start to find out who you truly are, like who you truly are in those moments. It's like when you cut yourself off from the outside world, you know, social media, friends, family, etc. Like people you probably be with on a daily day basis. Once you start to like limit the amount of time you give to these people, and you like invest it back into yourself, and you start to like come outside in nature, or it doesn't necessarily have to be you coming sitting outside in nature. It can really just be you, you know, getting some alone time. And during those times, it's like really, really when you start to like lock in on yourself and like focus in on yourself, and like you start to begin and learn a lot about yourself, you know, things that you may or may not have already known about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, for instance, I know like when I started this, you know, period of my spiritual awakening, it was like that's when I started to realize how much I actually enjoy, you know, being outside, you know, taking my socks off, walking on grass, you know, recharging, grounding, and things like that. Connecting with the animals and stuff like that, plants, trees. That's when I really started to realize, like, dang, like, I feel like that is needed for everyone, because we all have different things that, you know, we gravitate towards, and things that, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say influence, things that we gravitate towards more of, and things that interest more, not influence, things that we have a bigger like interest towards. So like somebody might have an interest, you know, in being out in nature, you know what I'm saying, but they might enjoy being at the beach more than sitting in some grass, you feel me? But me, on the other hand, I'd rather sit in some grass around some trees and plants versus the beach. in the sand. Don't get me wrong, I love the beach. But if I had to choose, I'm coming outside and sitting in some grass. That's just me personally. That's what I figured out during this journey, you know what I'm saying, during my spiritual awakening. But yeah, man, I feel like that period is needed. But over time, I feel like we start to like slow it down a little bit because you don't want to like fry your brain, if that makes sense. You don't want to like overflow it and overfill it with so much information, and you're only using about 10 to 20% of this information, but you just took in about like 80, 90% of information, and you're only using about 10 or 20. So I feel like that period is very, very necessary to like learn yourself and find yourself. And I keep saying learn yourself because social media reprograms your subconscious and your subminds, and it kinds of like detaches you away from your true self. For example, like a lot of y'all might feel like I'm gonna use the goddesses for example, the ladies for example. All right, a lot of y'all might feel like you want to be a lash tech, you want to do nails, etc., etc. What else? Y'all do hair, nails, lash tech. Y'all selling plates. You know what I'm saying? And it's really based off of social media. That's all that y'all see. That's all that's in your face. You know what I'm saying? You never really sat still with yourself and really thought about it on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like what it is that you actually really truly want to do. Because a lot of us, for example, it's a spider crawling right now. It's white. It's beautiful. I wish I could flip the camera for y'all to see it, but it's on my stand right now. But it's really because like I don't know, a lot of us, especially in the melanated community, black people, you know what I'm saying, or whatever you want to call it, I feel like we don't really have time to really like sit back and think about what it is that we want to be when we grow up. The typical stereotypes that we have is, black human beings and melanated people are, like I just said, for the females, it's hair, nails, lashes, selling plates, CNN, RN, CNN, CNAs, LPNs, medical field, nursing field. And then on the males, you got athletes. You want to be a football player, you want to be a basketball player, you want to be a rapper, or you want to, like now it's becoming to the point in time where you want to probably be a video game like content creator. As far as the male side of things go in the black community, you might dibble and dabble in selling clothes, but y'all get where I'm going with this, man. It's really all social media based. And I feel like it's birds crawling on my phone now, and it created a web off of my phone. It's crazy. But bro, that is sweet. I'm getting distracted. It's a spider like right on my phone screen. But in the melanated community or the black community, I feel like we don't really have enough time to really like sit still and think about what it is we want to do outside of those things, because we consider those things normal. Like I feel like it's a repeated cycle. We all have those same dreams and aspirations starting out, and when we don't achieve those the dreams, or they start to become like they're not realistic or anything like that, that's when you know we don't really necessarily have a backup plan because we're so focused in and honed in on that. And then I know like our parents, for example, they'll be like, we need backup plans, we need a plan to fall back on, but their idea of it is going to get a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Construction, nursing, electrician, plumbers, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the word? Trades. They want us to go get a trade. But it's like we're in new times now, bro. It's like, and they don't really realize that or understand that there's so many ways and so many different ways that you can, generate revenue and make a living for yourself. And that goes back to me saying it was like taking time to like isolate yourself, like take a week break from like social media and like just be with yourself. Start to meditate more, start to meditate more, start taking care of your body, like your diet, and just start watching what it is that you're like watching, like on your cell phone, like what type of content you're consuming. You know what I'm saying? What type of music that you're allowing to enter your aura field and your aura space. Because everything is energy and frequencies and vibrations. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know that, you're lost in the sauce. That's a whole another video for a whole different day. But yeah, when you start doing that, you start to like think like you start to think that you might have a greater calling to like help people. For example, like if you in a nursing field and you take care of people, you might find yourself dibbling dabbling in like herbs and stuff, plant medicine, you know what I'm saying? Natural remedies and stuff like that to help the community, help the collective, you know. Uh you may be like you might like to work out. You know what I'm saying? You can become like a fitness instructor, a fitness teacher, if that makes sense. Yoga, you know what I'm saying? That's another. I'm just throwing things out there. This isn't a planned video or a scripted video. I'm just kind of just, just throwing things out there. But those are just examples I'm using that I can think of off the top of my head. Or you might just want to be a regular content creator, like what it is I'm doing now. Like I don't limit myself to just doing this. I feel like this is a part of it, but another part of it is me, you know, educating folks on the diet. You know what I'm saying, and the correlation between a clean, light diet and spirituality, and how those two like go hand in hand, like they literally tie into each other. But because it's not just physical, we focus in on just this physical. We become too attached to this physical reality that we straight up neglect the spiritual side of things. When this world is like 80% spiritual and like 20% physical. This physical is just what we see out of these two eyes, what we perceive it to be out of these two eyes. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense for y'all, man. Y'all hope y'all picking up what I'm putting down right now. Trying to keep it on surface level. I ain't trying to really talk too crazy, you know what I'm saying, to where y'all can't grasp what it is I'm saying. But yeah, it's like once you start doing that, you know what I'm saying, me saying meaning focusing in on yourself, you know what I'm saying, isolating yourself from everyone and everything, and like really focusing in on you, you know what I'm saying, you block out all the access noise, access thoughts, because once you do that, you really start to realize how much others' thoughts and like other things around you really start to influence your own thoughts and your day-to-day life, bro. Like what you perceive life to be. It's not even your own thoughts. It's not even your own it's not your own influence, it's others. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not a big believer in consuming so much of others like lectures and shit like that is cool, but I feel like it comes to a point where you shouldn't be relying on anything like that. You shouldn't really rely on anything outside of yourself, man, because and that's what goes back to me, like when you I'm kind of like bouncing everywhere. Just try to stay with me. But while I'm already got this thought in my head, I might as well throw it out there for like, yeah, bro, something fell on me. I thought I was like, I don't know what I thought that was. It caught me off guard. That really just caught me off guard, bro. It just kind of scared me. I don't know what I thought that was that fell on me. But once you get into like the spirituality side of things, meditating, ancestors, the quantum physics of things like that, things that we don't focus in on with these two eyes, this physical. Because I'm telling y'all, this physical, what you see is fake. It's not real. It's an illusion. You know what I'm saying? It's an illusion. That's all it is. Your dreams are more realer than what this thing we call life is now. And that's why you got like me and others that are like here to kind of like help you understand that and grasp that concept. Because if you are still attached to this physical, when it's time for you to check up and get up out of here, you will return and reincarnate to come back here if you still have physical attachments. None of this matters. Nothing. I'm telling you this now. So don't say nobody told you, nobody warned you, or none of that. Because this is just what it is, bro. You can ask me how I know. Because I know. I go within myself. I meditate a lot, bro. I get the answers from the source. Source meaning the sun, S-U-N. You feel me? You can do the same thing. And that's what leads me up to what I'm about to say next. I'm not a big fan of watching like a lot of influencers who try to belittle the community. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by belittling the community is it's like, I don't mean them saying like, oh, I'm better than you, I'm better than y'all. Like, nah, they're never gonna come off, in that manner or in that light. They're gonna come off as benevolent. You know what I'm saying? Helpful beings, spirited beings that's here to help the collective. And that is true. The only thing that I disagree with and I don't like is when they try to make themselves, or they self-proclaim themselves as some type of guru, you know what I'm saying? Or some type of psychic or messenger that only they can get access to this information that we can't, like only them. So it's like, that's where we draw the line at when it comes to spirituality, because we all have access to the same information. We may just get it different and we may get it out to the collective in different ways or different shapes and forms, but it's all the same goal: to help humanity, evolve. It's to help humanity evolve as human beings. You know what I'm saying? Because we got somewhere to go. We got a spiritual body, we got a light body. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm so heavy on the diet and watching what it is that you eat. Because I know y'all don't care about this physical body, but what about your spiritual body? You know what I'm saying? The food that you consume and the food that you eat still has an effect on your spiritual body. And that's what it is I'm trying to get a lot of people to understand and overstand, is that don't just neglect your spiritual body because you can't see it with these two eyeballs in this physical reality. But y'all know how spiritual this world really is. You know what I'm saying? You watching this video, you know how spiritual this thing we call life is. It's way more spiritual than it is physical. But we have it flipped as humans. You know what I'm saying? We glorify this physical more than we do the spiritual side of things. So when you start tapping in too much of the spiritual side of things, you start to feel like it's evil, or we're playing with magic, or things that we shouldn't be playing with. Magic it's good magic and it's bad magic. You know what I'm saying? Just like everything else in life, it's a balance. You feel me? Yin and yang. You have good and evil. It has to be like that. It has to. It cannot just be all good. It can't. That's the whole purpose of this earth thing. This planet Earth, Mother Nature. You feel me? That's the whole purpose of it. It has to be like that. That's the way that the universe has it in order to create balance. It got to be like that. Light, dark, it's the same thing. You feel me? But I don't like how these spiritual influences try to make it seem like, oh, I'm a psychic. You can only come to me to get this. Like I can see things that you can't see. That's not true at all. Everybody has access to see it. Everybody has access to the information that's in our genetics, is in our DNA, is instilled within us. You really just have to come outside more, connect with nature more, connect with that sun. Forget sitting in the grass, bro. If you don't like the grass, you scared of bugs, bro, come sit outside in the sunlight. Close your eyes. Focus in on your breath. Breathe. Like really breathe. Like I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna show y'all how to conscious breathe, breath work. That's the key to life, bro. That's why you hear a lot of people saying meditation is the key to life, bro. It's multiple components that goes into meditation. It isn't just meditating. It's a lot that goes into it. And the number one leading thing is your breath, because that breathing in and out, breathing. This stuff we call air is not air. You feel me? Breathing itself is, bro, that's what keeps you conscious. When you think about it, when you stop breathing for like 4 or 5 minutes, you just pass out, you black out. But you never will die just holding your breath. You will always just lose what? Consciousness. You feel me? Like I said, I'm not trying to go too overboard, because I know it's a lot of people that watch me that is like at the beginning stage, or even before the beginning stage. You're still like in this 3D realm of existing. So this shit might go way over a lot of y'all heads, but I'm trying to keep it to a level of understanding. I'm not trying to go too deep. You feel me? But it is what it is at this point, man. I can only do but so much when it comes to keeping shit surface level. You just gonna have to catch my drift, or you're gonna have to go get some content for somebody else. But yeah, man, we all are very, very, very powerful beings. This the main thing, or the topic of discussion. You feel me? Stop limiting yourself. You watching this video, man, you rewind this however many times you need to rewind this. Stop limiting yourself as a spiritual being. Fuck this physical shit, bro. I'm way past this physical shit, bro. This flesh and skin, bro, this meat suit that we borrowing in this lifetime, fuck that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stop limiting yourself and start believing in yourself, man. You hold the true power, bro. Don't nobody else hold shit. Nobody can tell you about where it is that you came from in your past life, because we're in school, bro. You reincarnated in this shit for a reason, bro. You feel me? Let that sink in for a second. You reincarnated in this shit for a reason. I don't want you to ask yourself, why did I reincarnate here? Pay attention to all the patterns that keep happening in your life, that keep happening over and over and over and over again in your life. It's a betrayal. Is it trust issues? You know what I'm saying? Is it a phobia or fear of public speaking? Or just social anxiety in general? Do you have an issue with social anxiety? Maybe that's why you reincarnated and you chose the life that you chose now. You probably in a career that forces you to get rid of that social anxiety that you've been carrying from lifetime to lifetime. And I'm really just focusing in on social anxiety right now because that seems like a greater topic of discussion. Like a lot of people struggle with that social anxiety, public speaking, things like that. You know what I'm saying? I never really had that issue. I feel like I was more afraid of saying things because I was scared of how I was going to be perceived to the public. You know what I'm saying? But I'm way past that now. You view me in whatever light you choose to view me as, bro. I don't care, man. I done been called so many things, bro. Looked at so many ways, bro. It's to the point where I do not care, bro. I'm here to help. That's all I am here to do is help. So when it's time for me to bounce and get the fuck up out of here, the ones of y'all who are gonna do the work and do what it is that you need to be doing, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all can get the fuck up out of here with me too. Bro, this spider right now got webs all over my shit. But yeah. When I tap y'all in, it all starts with the shit that you are putting into your fucking body first. Where is this nigga going, bro? Why is he trying to Why is he so focused, bro? Did y'all just see that? I know y'all seen his web on my shit, but why was he so focused in on coming to me? Bro just had a web from right here to right here, about to crawl over here. Like, bro, I'm not about it. And he crawling up again. Well, knock this nigga down, bro. Put him in the grass. Mr. Spider trying to fuck up what it is I got going on, man. But like, I fuck with the bugs. For sure you can crawl on me, but like, no, man, not in this video. Crawl in the grass or something, bro. But yeah, man, I'm here to help y'all, bro. And then start first and foremost with your goddamn diet, man. And I'm back on my shit now because I done had my fun. You know what I'm saying? As far as me eating a lot of cooked foods and shit, now I know damn well that's not what it is. That I'm me personally not supposed to be eating that shit at all, bro. I'm not. I'm an earth sign. That's why that shit breaks my skin out terribly, bro. I'm not supposed to be eating that shit. But I neglected it and I ignored it. But I'm back now and I'm gonna be extremely strict from this point going forward. You know what I'm saying? And this might not be for everyone. This is for me personally, bro. Cause I've been stressing this from the beginning, and I'm done holding this shit in, bro. I'm not from this planet, bro. I'm not from this shit. I'm not from here, bro. I eat light, photon energy. That's what I eat. Photon energy, photon light. You feel me? And I know what y'all might be like, I'm so loud, and bro, this is coming from a place of love. You feel me? Like I said, I'm done holding this shit in. I'm done. I have people I have to awaken. And I've been, neglecting that shit, bro. And I apologize for the ones who've been asking where I've been at, why I've been. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I was letting a lot of outside shit, a lot of outside things influence me and my day-to-day way of living. You know what I'm saying? Really limiting myself because I'm like, damn, I'm listening to other people, and then they really start to like. This goes back to the beginning of that video when I was like, don't let nobody belittle you. This spider is extremely adamant on coming over here. I wish I could show y'all this shit. But that's what it goes back to me in the beginning of saying, why is this shit doing it? My fault, y'all. The sun trying to shine. I know y'all can see it in the background. The sun was way over there on that side. I'm about to turn my brightness down. Oh, there it go. But I'm extremely adamant. Damn, I forgot what the hell I was about to say. I forgot what the hell it is I was about to say, bro. I got distracted, man. But oh yeah, it goes back to me in the beginning of what it is I'm about to say. As far as it goes as limiting yourself and not believing in yourself, because I start to like absorb a lot of outside information, bro, from other people. And don't get me wrong, that's their truth. It has a lot of truth to it, and it has a lot of beneficial things. But at the same time, it made me feel like, damn, they're at a level that I can't reach. You feel me? Or they're at a level that I'll never be able to reach, and that shit never true. That's never the case when it comes to anything. My apologies. I'm gonna have to flip this camera around because the sun is fucking up the light. I'm gonna probably have to sit it like right here and flip this way so I can keep the message going. That look better. Yeah, that look better. All right, bet. But yeah, that goes back to me what I was saying as far as limiting yourself and believing in yourself, man. It's like always believe in yourself, man. Like I know who the fuck I am at the core, bro. I know who I am. You feel me? I'm an earth angel, bro. I'm a earth angel, a earth sign, bro. That's why I'm so grown, bro. I ain't gonna make the video about me. You feel me? I feel like that's me tapping into my ego right now, and I don't want to. You feel me? Do that. This is supposed to be an egoless video, but yeah, man. This video already kind of long. I don't want to keep this shit long. I don't really want to make it too fucking long, bro. I'm gonna probably have to reevaluate this video and see if it's even worth posting. I didn't post a video like this in a minute. It's damn near time for me to meditate real quick and before the sunset. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to touch on that I feel like I need to touch on and enlighten y'all on. I told y'all, bro, it all start with your diet, the shit that you eat. If you still eating meat and shit, bro, I mean, bro, at this point in time, I don't know what more I can even say about eating meat or shit. Like, especially for the people who really know me, bro. Like, y'all know me, like cousins, friends, all of this shit, bro. I'm done telling y'all about this meat shit, bro. You're gonna do what the hell it is you want to do. That's the beauty of life. We have free will. Your ass is just gonna come back. Cause you're not supposed to be eating that shit. And I've been told y'all, bro, that's not even what it is that you think you're eating, bro. You think you all right, man. For the ones who are taking baby steps to get there, the ones who are taking baby steps to get off the meat, bro, keep going, man. Keep going. Keep doing your research, keep studying. But I'm back to, encourage y'all and be like a wellness coach, a holistic doctor. Cause this point going forward, that's finna be my whole like rebranding. It's finna be a holistic doctor, my nigga. Cause yeah, but it's way deeper than just a holistic doctor. Because like I told y'all, nigga, I'm still very, very adamant on this spirituality shit, bro. But I cannot tap y'all into this spirituality shit until you get this goddamn food under control, man. You got to. And get these parasites and shit out of your body, bro. You gotta get them parasites and shit out of your goddamn body, my nigga. It's the parasites that are fucking us up. It's the parasites that are fucking us up. The parasites, my nigga, they influence everything that you want to eat, everything that you want to consume, everything that you have a craving for. It's the fucking parasites that come from meat. I made this video in the beginning, bro, for the ones who are new or for the ones who already know who I am. Y'all remember this shit, man. I told y'all this shit already, bro. It starts with the shit that you eat. It's the parasites. You can't cook meat to a hot enough temperature to where it gets to that point where it kills all the eggs and shit that the parasites leave behind. You know what I'm saying? After the animal is killed, those parasites and shit, they hatch eggs. You ingest that shit, they hatch eggs within you. You think you want Popeye, Chick-fil-A. And another thing, bro, with that shit too, is they're drugging a lot of y'all because it's chemicals. Over like 50 or 40 man-made chemicals in these fast food chains, my nigga. That's why it's so fucking cheap, because it don't cost them shit to produce it. But you keep going back and back and back and back like a goddamn drug addict, man. So a lot of y'all be judging crackheads and shit, bro. Start looking back at yourself and judge your goddamn self. Cause you're in the same boat when it comes to eating fast food. If you still eating that shit, bro, you know better than them. You're no better than them if you're still craving fucking fast food. You're nothing. You're not better than a crackhead. You're not better than a drug addict. You're not. You're not. It's the same shit. It's all chemical based. That shit fuck with your mind, bro. It's a mind manipulator. That's why I told you this shit is spiritual. It's a spiritual warfare. It's been spiritual warfare, man. Fuck that shit. This shit been going on for a minute. You feel me? This shit been going on for a minute, for a while, bro. And it's time for us to tap back into that shit. It's time for us to remember, bro. We in the year of remembrance. If you don't remember when the fuck this year is over, from April now into April next year, your ass is in for a rude awakening, my nigga. Your ass is in for a rude awakening. So that's why I am back on these platforms now, bro. 2025, 9, completion. 2 + 2 is 4. You know what I'm saying? Plus 5 is 9. 2025. This is the year of completion, man. It's time for a lot of us to go home, if you know what I'm saying. If you understand and you feeling this shit, my nigga, it's time to go home. Nobody trying to keep reincarnating this shit, man. We in school right now, bro. This is jail, prison, spiritual fucking prison. It's time to get the fuck up out of this shit and go home, bro. For real. So it's like, yeah, bro, this video already 30 minutes, man. I'm not trying to really make this no hour-long video or no shit like that. Like I said, I need to meditate, bro. And do what it is that I need to do. I need to meditate, wind it down, and it just, yeah, bro. When I get in this mode, bro, I get overly like passionate, bro. I get in this state of like helping people, man, lending a helping hand, because like we all can do this shit. You gotta cut out all these distractions and really lock the fuck in, bro. We so focused in on this physical reality, bro. None of this shit matters. I'm telling you, you can't take this shit with you. Focusing on your spiritual body, your spiritual well-being, bro, your ancestors, bro, your spirit guides, bro, your spirit animals, bro. Pay attention to the shit that's going on, bro, in your personal individual journey. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense, bro. Like I said, I know this video was kind of like all over the place, but it's like I can't script videos, man. I'm organic, bro. I'm not into that planning and shit, bro. Life just fucking flows for me. It just flows, man. I'm not into planning shit, man, or overthinking, bro. I just flow. And that's how we gotta go with life. That's why jobs are like the biggest, one of the main things that kind of like, it's like their biggest war tactic, because I told y'all it's spiritual warfare. And I feel like jobs and shit, working a fucking job is like one of their greatest war tactics. It's one of the greatest war tactics because it's a distraction, bro. You don't have enough time to go within, bro. Go within, close your eyes, meditate, and focus in on your breath. But anyways, man, I don't want to make the video too long, bro. I need to wrap it up before the sunset so I can meditate before the sunset. I knew this spider was gonna make his way on me, and it definitely did, bro. He wanted to crawl on me so bad. I don't even know where I just knocked him at. Bro, he was so adamant on crawling on me and making his way over here. I felt his ass crawling on my arm. I don't know why he wanted to crawl on me so fucking bad, bro. I done moved a whole different spot to get away from the damn spider. He still came to me. But anyways, man, like I said, bro, I don't want to make the video too long, bro. Like I said, I'm back, bro. Encouraging y'all. I ain't even gonna say teaching y'all, bro, because y'all already know this shit, man. I'm here to help y'all remember, my nigga. Remember who the fuck we are and who the fuck you is, man. Guys and goddesses, bro. This planet, bro. We way bigger than this shit. We gotta stop limiting ourselves as beings, bro, and stop limiting our way of thinking, bro, my nigga. But yeah, I'm back to help y'all remember. I'm not no teacher. I'm not no lecturer. I'm not none of that shit, bro. What can I call this, my nigga? I'm your big brother. You feel me? Little brother, big brother. Because age ain't nothing but a motherfucking number, bro. I don't know, a motivator. You feel me? Fuck it. I'm a motivator, a spiritual motivator. I'm not a teacher, my nigga. I'm still learning shit my damn self about myself. I'm a spiritual motivator, man. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the things, I feel like the main thing for me taking a break was I can't be preaching a lot of the shit that I'm not actually living, man. You feel me? Especially when it comes to my diet. Like, I still had a lot of cheat days and shit I was doing, but like, bro, I'm at a point in my life now, when it comes to remembering, like, I know who I am. I'm gonna keep saying that I know. I'm not gonna never ever tell. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna never tell. I'm not ready to reveal that quite yet. But I know who the fuck I am, man. I know this. And I know exactly what it is I need to do, bro. So y'all can let these messages go over y'all head if y'all want to, or y'all can tap the fuck in and listen to everything I be trying to tell y'all, man, because it's nothing that is gonna destroy you. It's only gonna help you and benefit you. I'm telling you. I'm yeah, bro. I'm aware, very much aware. And I'm gonna help y'all get aware too. But I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long, man. Peace, love, and light as always, man. Gratitude as always, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay spiritual. Stay connected, man. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.